So Google just dropped something that could, and I mean really, change the way you work. It's a brand new, no-code AI tool called Google Workspace Studio, and it's designed to let you build basically an army of AI assistants to take care of all your most repetitive tasks. You ready to see how it works? Let's dive in.
You know this feeling, right? You sit down at your desk, you're ready to crush the big projects, but first, you have to run the gauntlet. You got to sort through the emails, flag the important stuff, send a few follow-ups, and before you even know it, 2 hours of your most creative, productive time has just evaporated.
But imagine for a second, what if that entire morning routine, all that digital busy work, what if you could just delegate it? What if an assistant could have it all done for you before you even poured your first cup of coffee? Well, that's the exact promise we're going to unpack today.
For so many of us, especially if you're a solopreneur or running a small business, this isn't just some minor annoyance. No, it's a huge bottleneck. It's the 2-hour time sink that happens every single day before you can even start your real work.
And you know exactly what this daily grind is made of. It's sorting through a mountain of emails, it's updating the tracker sheets, it's pinging the team for status updates. It's all that essential but oh so repetitive work that just sucks the energy right out of you. Each task on its own is tiny, but add them all up and you've got a mountain of inefficiency.
And that is precisely where Google's new tool comes into the picture. They've just launched Google Workspace Studio. And let me tell you, this is not just another little feature update. This thing is designed to be the solution to this exact problem of administrative overload.
So, what is it really? Okay, think of it like a command center where you get to build your own little AI agents, your own little robots. You don't have to write a single line of code. You just describe what you want done in plain English, and it builds an automated workflow that connects all your Google apps together.
The real beauty of this tool is just how simple it is. It's no code, which means you absolutely do not need to be a programmer. It understands plain English, you talk to it like an assistant, and this is crucial, it's deeply baked into the ecosystem most of us are already living in. Gmail, Drive, Sheets, the whole shebang. It's all powered by Google's latest Gemini AI, and the best part? It's free if you already have a Workspace account.
And get this, you don't even have to start from a blank slate. One of the smartest things they did was include a whole gallery of pre-built templates, so you can start automating stuff with just a few clicks. Let's try a super practical example that pretty much anyone could use. Imagine getting a personalized news briefing, summarized by an AI, and delivered right to your inbox every single morning. This is one of those ready-to-go templates.
And the process itself? Well, it's almost silly how easy it is. You just pop open the template gallery, you find the one you want, in this case the daily news summary, and you click one button to activate it. That's it. You're done. You now have an AI agent working for you, doing this every single day without you lifting a finger.
But look, templates are just the appetizer. The real power, the main course, is when you start building your own custom agents from scratch to solve your unique business problems. Okay, let's get a little more ambitious now. Let's say you need to generate a lot of blog content for SEO. We are going to build an AI agent that automates that entire process, taking you from just a simple keyword to a fully written article.
It all starts right here, in a dead simple Google Sheet. This sheet is our trigger. It's our launchpad. Every single time we add a new keyword into this column, it's going to kick off our entire automated workflow.
The crucial thing to understand here is just how simple that trigger is. Adding a keyword to a list is the only manual step in this whole thing. Once you've set it up, the AI agent is just sitting there, watching this sheet, waiting for you to give it a new mission.
The second you drop that keyword in, the agent wakes up and sends it over to Google's Gemini AI. Now, this isn't just some generic request. It uses a detailed, custom prompt that you create. You can tell the AI your exact style, your tone, the formatting you need, which is the secret to making sure the final article is actually high quality and sounds like you.
And here it is, the magic moment. The AI-written article is then automatically dropped into a brand new Google Doc, already titled and ready for you to look over. I mean, just think about that for a second. You just turned a single keyword into a complete, ready-to-publish article with zero writing, zero copying, and zero pasting.
Now, this is more than just some cool productivity hack. A tool this easy to use but this powerful, it represents a fundamental shift in how we can approach work. This is especially true for smaller teams and solo operators. It really starts to level the playing field. You know, Richard Branson once boiled his success down to this simple idea of delegation. For most of us, hiring a huge team of the right people just isn't in the cards.
But what Workspace Studio does is it hands you the right systems part of that equation right on a silver platter. It lets us delegate an unbelievable amount of work to AI.
I want you to think about it like this. Google has basically handed you a team of AI workers that can handle all the repetitive, boring, soul-crushing stuff. They work 24/7, they don't need a coffee break, and they free you up to focus on the things that actually matter for growing your business. And of course, automation tools aren't new, but the old way of doing things was always so complex, so fragile. You had to think like a programmer, duct taping different apps together, and one little change could bring the whole house of cards down. Workspace Studio is just fundamentally different. It's simple, it's completely integrated, and it lets you build these powerful systems using your own words.
And if you're worried about reliability, thinking, yeah, but is this thing going to break all the time? Just look at this number, 20 million. That's how many tasks Google tested the system on with big enterprise customers before you and I ever got to touch it. They let it fail thousands of times so that we don't have to.
This is probably the best analogy for it. Henry Ford's real revolution wasn't the car itself. It was the assembly line. It was the system that made it possible for regular people to build and own cars. And in that same way, Workspace Studio isn't the first AI automation tool, but it just might be the first one that truly puts this incredible power into the hands of everybody.
So this kind of power is no longer just for massive corporations. It's here. It's integrated into the tools you probably already use every single day. The question is no longer if you can automate your work. The real question is, what are you going to build first? What piece of that 2-hour time sink are you going to get rid of tomorrow?